Hey everyone, Patrick Lee Scott here. If you're a software engineer, especially a entrepreneurial one, I have something exciting that I'm working on for you. But first, I want to tell you a quick story about when I was, well, I don't know, a child, who knows, 12, 13, something like that. And in my town, I grew up in this beach town called Marshfield, Massachusetts. And there's beaches there, and as with any ocean, there's rivers leading to it and bridges over those rivers. So something that's fun for kids to do where I'm from is called bridge jumping, where you go to the various bridges in the town and you jump off into the river. And I just remember the first time I ever went, like, standing. There was a couple different levels. There was like the lower level, the bridge, and then there was a hydraulic arm that you could climb up on top of and jump off of. And the first time I ever did it, I remember standing at the edge, ready to jump off, and just being afraid. You know, you had to jump into a moving river. Once you landed, you had to swim against the current to the side and pull yourself out, like climbing up some rocks. But a few months later, so the first time it was really hard to just do it, you know? I remember just standing like ready to jump, but just not bringing myself to be able to do it. A few months later though, I was doing backflips off of that same bridge. There's a lot of things in life like that you know you should do, or you want to do them because it will be fun or rewarding or entertaining, but it's scary, so you don't. One of those things for me this past June was going live, which I'm doing now. Hello. I was really scared of going live. I was really afraid of like putting my face on camera and just being like, what am I gonna say? Like, I don't know. Like literally the first probably 10 times I tried, I would go on the page, press the live button, or like press the record button. I don't even do that, to be honest. I would just get out my camera. I was afraid to even go to the page and press live. And I would press record, and then I'd just stare at the screen blankly, not say anything, and then give up, and then try again. Eventually, I got enough courage to jump in. I had enough courage to break through the fears that I knew were holding me back from what I really wanted. And I just did it. I just jumped in. Now, a few months later, here I am, and I'm not afraid of going live anymore. But I've been talking about launching a course for a while now, and that's another thing that I've been afraid of. I've been afraid of imposter syndrome. I've been afraid of people thinking that I don't actually know what I'm talking about. I've been afraid of failing at delivering the course. I've been not sure what even exactly should go in it. I know what I love to do. I know what I specialize in. And for me, that's end-to-end software engineering. Full stack, to making microservices backends, to deploying it all on Kubernetes. Specifically within engineering, I've had a few different jobs that were marketing related. My first startup, like out of school, I was like the 8th employee. I was building a marketing platform. And years later, I built marketing funnels for some digital marketers that did millions of dollars a year. So the analytics and split testing and the data part of it is something that really appeals to me. So that being said, my exciting announcement for you is, if you're a software engineer, I am launching a new course. It's going to be end-to-end tutorials covering how to make a full stack application, connect it to GraphQL, and then how GraphQL integrates with backend microservices. I'm really excited about that because there's like so many things that happen in full stack and like front end world that are pretty much the same in the back end. And in fact, I'd posit to say that software, like microservices, are actually easier to make than front-end engineering. And I was a front-end engineer for many years before I ever started writing microservices. I mean, I had plenty of failed attempts at it, but before I figured out what I was doing. Now that I know the patterns and principles, it's not scary, it's not hard. It's simpler than front end. And it seems how I have to have something to deploy to Kubernetes for you. I have to have something in the back end to support the front end. So it's kind of hard to teach. There's courses all over the place. There's information. If you want to deep dive on a specific subject, there's a lot of that. But I want to show how I think about things from end to end specifically. And because I love marketing and entrepreneurship, and we need a problem domain, so we're going to be using marketing as a problem domain throughout the tutorials, which I think is cool and unique. You'll hopefully be able to learn how to actually attract customers and make money in the process of learning these cool engineering techniques. So the thing that I'm nervous about now, though, is what if there's something that's really important that I definitely need to put in a class like this, and I forget it. So I need your help. If you're a software engineer, especially an entrepreneurial one, please comment and let me know what's the number one thing that needs to go inside of a course like this that I absolutely cannot forget. So just go ahead and post it in the comment below. Thanks, everyone. Also, I have a Google form. I'll post that in the comments as well, and maybe that will make it more organized. I don't know. That's all for today. Peace.